Good afternoon. My name is Christian. I'm an avid shooter. I've got a love for long range shooting. This is my 6.5 Creedmoor setup. I'm a massive fan of Mrad, since I'm also South African, and I know his channel quite well. The Air Arms Hunting SA channel. Most of the gear that I've got and that I've collected, I've seen from the channel that he's got, the videos that he made, especially for example the GRS BiFrost stock, the Sus-Tac suppressors. Currently I have a Legionare cover on that, and also all my other firearms I also have Sus-Tac suppressors on. This is my 22 long rifle. It's a CZ452 with the Sus-Tac suppressor on, and then I've got my hunting setup, which is a Tikka M6.5, also with the Sus-Tac suppressor on. That's a 30-06. So as you can see here, I currently don't have any element optics rifle scopes. That's because my order is already placed with Gerard. I'm looking at the Titan, the dirty reticle, the Mrad version. So the reason I chose that scope is because it's obviously got a 34mm main tube, and turret tracking to me is quite important. Currently I have a Athlon Aries ETR on here, obviously that I saw on Mrad's channel, and the reason I got it is for tracking, but this uses brass where element optic uses stainless steel. So if I could, I would have all my rifle setups in the same configuration, all with GRS stocks and element optics rifle scopes. I'd probably have on this long range setup, because I already have 34mm rings, I would like to have the Titan on this. On my 30-06, which is my hunting rifle, I'd like to have the Nexus, because that's got 30mm rings on it. I've got on here on my long range setup 20 MOA base. I've also got on my hunting rifle a 20 MOA base. So yeah, and then specifically on my 22, I would like something with decent tracking, because currently I just have a little cheap scope on here. That's just for fooling around and taking out varmints. However, ideally I would like to shorten the barrel, maybe to about 18 inches, and then have element optics. I'm thinking about maybe the Titan on there, just so I have some extra elevation for 22 NRL. Also, these bolt knobs was also a recommendation from Mrad, which is the G&G Varminting Boltknobs. I put it on all my rifles, just makes it much easier. Still waiting on a Sinclair bipod for my long range setup. Yeah, so the thing is, I love shooting, whether it's long range or hunting or varminting. I actually shoot pistol as well. Thing is, I have a military background. I was with the British Army for 6 years. I was in the Brigade Reconnaissance Force, deployed to Afghanistan on Operation Herrick 16. I was a GPMG gunner, and our main focus was strike operations. So obviously I've got combat experience. On tour, like I said, I was a general purpose machine gunner, so had quite a few rounds down range. But yeah, so my main love is actually long range shooting, and obviously I need optics for that. Obviously I know element optics when it started, obviously with Matt, Shane, Ted, and a few other guys on there. Obviously these guys come from bench rest, and you know, Matt from hunting as well. Obviously the guys are all shooters, and that's the people that you need. Obviously when you get into shooting, you need someone that designs a scope and a perspective from a shooter. It doesn't help you've got all these techs that work on scopes, but they're not shooters themselves. So you can have like some sort of PhD or something in whatever, you know, some sort of design, but it doesn't help if you're not a shooter, because you need to know what the people want and what actually works out there. Obviously with you guys shooting precision and bench race and all that, you need good tracking, you need good glass, You need a decent reticle. Like the scopes I've got on there, it's not really top choice, but it's what I have for now. This is probably the best scope I own, obviously. However, I love the reticles that Mrad did, especially because I'm South African. I like the Mrad, because meters makes more sense. Having obviously your turrets and your reticle in the same like MOA or Mrad. I like the Mrad version, that's why this works perfect for me, and I would love to use the Element Optics scopes. I've also spoken to Gerard from Air Hunters, and he seems to be a massive fan of the Titan. I would definitely get the Titan first, play with that. Major bonus point is it's designed by shooters. I know Mrad produces quality content. He buys quality gear. I reload myself as well. Yes, so I would definitely favor buying an Element Optics brand rifle scope, just because I know of the quality that Mrad stands for, and I've seen all of his videos, and I know that he's done some other scope. Well, he was part of other scope projects, and he didn't have the freedom that he wanted. Whereas I know with Element Optics, he's got, well, his input makes a massive contribution, and that's probably the main thing I would like to get Element Optics, because if I trust Mrad and I trust the quality he puts in, so yes, I would appreciate being part of the Element Optics team. I'm 38 years old, and like I said, I'm an avid shooter with military experience. I shoot. I haven't started PRS yet. I wanted to get into into this year. This year I wanted to start with PRS shooting, but then obviously with the lockdown, with the COVID-19, it threw it all off. But I'm actually participating in competitions every month, and I also go to Crocodile Spruit shooting range. I know Mrad was there with the air rifle competition earlier this year in February. I was there as well. Yes, I shoot long range once a month, and I shoot pistol shooting also once a month. However, long range is my favorite. That and hunting. I hunt every year as well, and also I do varminting. Mostly just ground squirrel, dussies, and some pigeons. But the odd hare or rabbit here and there. But yeah, so whenever I get an opportunity, I'd like to go shooting. Unfortunately, with the lockdown situation, it's a bit hard now, but hopefully not too long and we can get out to the range again. Thanks for your time. Take care. Bye bye.